Once your logo is set, there are 6 categories of settings to customize your very own Pro-Am arena. You can adjust everything from the floor to the walls and even sound effects during home games. Your jerseys are next. You can save time using the colors you selected earlier from the team colors options for each piece of clothing. Then send invites to your squad from the Recruit Players tab in the Pro-Am menu. You can look at top prospects or invite your friends to your newly created team when you're all ready to play. Walk into the Pro-Am teams and ready up when everyone is inside the building. Shoot around and good luck. If you're on
the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And tipping us off here, a terrific. Welcome everyone to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the 4th member of our crew, David, DA, take it away.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Clint Capella's game is based on activity. He said, I'm going to outwork you the whole game. Maybe it's not on social media, but it's efficient. I'm not thinking I want to look nice or I want to make a nice move. I'm thinking about dominating the paint. Guys, I'm thinking about dominating sideline.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Grant is out there with Hardaway. And it's Young. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Herter in at the 2 spot. And for Atlanta, and Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play. Yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
Out to the right wing. Capella trying to free himself up. No problem on the jumper in close.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Young passes to Stewart. The dish to Hardaway. Shoots from 12. That shot no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
You want to talk about a fantastic finish. That game had a little bit of everything and then a little bit of extra in overtime. So it was a great win for him.
6 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer, and he nails the jumper.
Nice smooth stroke. John Collins has improved his confidence from mid-range.
Pass to Hardaway. No one near him. It's good.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
With the drive, powered down with both hands.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Young taking his time here. Grant trying to break free and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And so Young nails them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
takes it in. And the layup is good.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Hardaway. And shot on the way. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pistons trail by 7. Here's Grant. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Driving in. Rebounded by Hardaway. Pistons have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Young outside. Here's Stewart, and the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Young inside, and the layup's good off the glass.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
From deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And really, a blowout win like that against a team a lot of people feel is one of the elites shows you the potential this group has.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Man showing some terrific range. 7 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
A second chance effort. He lays it in. Young's got 6 points.
Great positioning by Trae Young. He's right there to collect the rebound and send it back.
Again, the Hawks score.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And the Hawks have put a new group on the floor. And a different look here for the Pistons. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Stewart. Bay comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Rose, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Trae Young. Grant the pass to Lowry. Bay gets the bucket.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Lowry against Dunn. Right side, Bogdanovich. Good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pistons trail by 10. Rose surveying the D. Floats one. That shot is off. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Unable to get that one. And it's Detroit the other way. And there's Grant on the assist by Lowry.
What I love about Jeremy Grant is he has no trouble taking contact and shooting over people.
There's the pass to Hunter. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside Rose.
2 minutes.
Done against Lowry. Pass to Bay. He kicks it to Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Made shot by Derrick Rose. Reason why his ability to drive the basketball in the teeth of the defense.
Pass to Reddish. Basket counts.
He had just enough breathing room around the basket, and he found a way to convert it.
Pistons trail by 8. Outside Rose. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Rose has got his second bucket tonight.
Just another day at the office. D. Rose knows when and where to get his points.
Bogdanovich against Plumlee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
The first free throw is good. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Pistons trail by 8. Outside Lowry. 44 seconds left in the first. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Hunter against Grant. Hunter dishes to Okongwu. Here's Reddish. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Reddish has got 5 points so far.
Getting into a groove. I love watching Cam rise and fire away.
Here's Rose. Plumlee trying to break loose. And the basket by Rose.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Rose against Bogdanovich. And the shot goes down.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We come back right after this. And the former league MVP, Derrick Rose, now the sage veteran, helping set the tone for this team.
We know what we have to do, and we know when we get.
And Rose, great, so respected around the NBA.
A great teammate, and, you know, not the most outspoken by nature, but so comfortable in his own skin. His teammates all ears when he does speak up.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Rose is out there with Lowry. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then there's Grant, and it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. Dunn passes to Okongwu. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Nails the corner 3. Rose has got 9.
Sometimes Derrick Rose is usually hit or miss, but when he's on, look out.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. Steve is a bigger guard with a great three-point shot. You have to think you'd have done well in today's game.
Yeah, Kevin, but probably as a center, a pick and pop big, because everybody's playing smaller now, so I doubt you'd have found me in the backcourt.
checked in for Plum. Hardaway comes in for Jeremy Grant. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Derrick Rose. And Trae Young subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Shoots from the elbow. The shot that time not on target. And the Pistons now going the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Oh,
No, he didn't.
and he goes in for the dunk.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Stewart up top. Shoots over Capella. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Stewart.
This is what you do when your opponents try to take away the three and the painted area.
Out to the wing. Collins looking around. Got a hand on it. Bay against Collins. Stolen. Down low. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Driving to the basket.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Young. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Collins, good. And the Hawks lead by 10.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Collins against Bay. Now, here is Young. He's guarded closely. Pass to Herter. Lets it go with a 3. The shot comes out, so the Hawks will take it the other way. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Second is Trae Young.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
The Hawks leading by 12. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And there's the pass to Bay. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Passes it to Herter. Now Bay to the paint. Here's Young. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 10 points for Trae Young.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Off target with his three.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
The Hawks leading by 10. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow. He's got 16.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Inside. Here's Stewart. Rebound, Atlanta. Now, here's Collins. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Heat in Miami.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
Goes up from the top of the key. Bay pulls it in. Pistons trail by 13. Young outside. Hands it from downtown. Young's got 7 now in this quarter.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. So for the Pistons, Plumlee is checked in for Stewart. Grant comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Hunter kicks to Reddish. Dunn looking over the floor. Jacks up a three. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist from Dunn. Reddish has got 8 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
To the middle. Here's Herter. Bucket is good. Herter's got his first bucket of the night.
This is where Herter's toughness comes into play. Inside against physical deep.
Dunn kicks to Reddish. To the inside. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Young against Dunn. 13 feet away. Off the left rim and out.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovich with it. He's got 8. Pass to Okongwu. Just 5 on the clock. With the second effort. And he sinks the layup. Okongwu's now got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And so it's Atlanta riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Dwayne. Not the night you want so far. What do you see happening out there?
I don't know what has happened, but our defensive concentration.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Atlanta was looking great right away. Tenacious on both ends of the floor, they took command early with a...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so Young will bring it up for the Pistons. Down by 15. Here's Stewart. And he makes good on the layup. Stewart's got his second basket of the night.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
And for the Pistons, we've got Isaiah Stewart. Hardaway is out there with Grant. And it's Young. And it's Herter in a two-guard.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Young up top. Pass to Herter. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Hardaway from outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland. But the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
One shot.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Here's Young. Stewart trying to get open. Collins with some nice D. Inside. Rebound by the Pistons. Stewart's got his 6th rebound on the night. Grant finds Young. And Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
The pass to Collins. This one for 3. The shot will not fall.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Grant kicks to Young. Passes it to Stewart. Hardaway for 3. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And the Pistons making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Atlanta leading by 15. The feed now to Collins. And finish off by Collins.
At Collins' size, it's impressive just how active he is, leading by example.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Lowry for 3. No good there. So Atlanta will take it the other way. He trains the quick shot. He has 6.
He needs to be more proactive on offense and shoot it more. He's making most of his shots, so he's got to demand the ball more.
Going inside. And Capella sends it back. Guarded by Hardaway. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Pistons. Stewart's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Here's Grant. And Capella sends it back. Collins in the post. Stewart on him. And then Collins slams it in.
An explosive leaper. Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
The Pistons making a change here. Rose is checked in. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 21.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Rose dishes to Grant. Stewart trying to get open. He gets it in there.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide open guy from the corner of his eye.
To the paint, here's Collins. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Reddish, he's checked in for the Hawks. Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Pistons.
What's up?
And that one falls for Collins.
It's amazing that in the 2017 draft, Collins went just 21st overall. That's a steal, folks.
Pass to Grant. Pistons passing it around. He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Collins. And the dunk by Capella.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
And here's Lowry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Grant finds Lowry. On the wing, Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now recovering. Drives to the hoop.
That'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Pistons. Grant outside. Down low. And the dunk by Grant.
A display of pure athleticism by Jeremy Grant, rising up for the huge dunk.
Pass to Reddish. Pulls it up. That shot misses. Detroit's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Grant. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Assist goes to
Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate. He leads by example and always vocal.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers. Hands for Atlanta Hawks dancers.
checked in for Plumlee. .157 left in the third quarter. He's feeling it, and good that time. He's got 25.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Rose against Bogdanovich. Rose passes to Grant. Right wing. 5 to shoot. Lowry inside the line. Rebound, Atlanta.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Lowry covering. Good work defensively by Lowry. Detroit's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Grant surveying the D. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Detroit with the ball. The pass to Rose. 6 to shoot. Stewart kicks to Rose. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Atlanta's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. They get a hand on it. Stewart with the steal. Here's Grant driving the lane. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
I mean, beautiful stroke on the jumper. Something Grant didn't bring into the league, but he's got it now.
Pistons have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And he knocks down the first one. What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent 3-ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Pistons. Young comes in for Kyle Lowry. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You know, entering the league, Jeremy Grant was athletic, had top-notch physical tools, and now he has the skills to go with it.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's the 3. Connects from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 11 points.
Not only is he a deadly shooter from out there, but he is towering over his defender.
Now Young, 13 points in the game. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 16 points for him.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's listen in on what Nate McMillan had to say to his team.
Okay, good patience on your spacing, getting it out, and attacking. Everybody is rebounding. We limit the team to 1 rebound.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. DeAndre Hunter out there with Okongwu. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Reddish. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. And the Pistons with possession here. Outside Rose. Passes to Stewart.
I see him.
Dishes to Young. Over Reddish. Young's shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Detroit's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from. That's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Rose. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Derrick Rose against the defense surprised him a little bit with that floating jump shot.
Here's Reddish. Outside Bogdanovich. The rebound by Young. Pistons trail by 20. Grant the pass to Rose. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
It's hard to try to stop D. Rose. When he's committed to scoring, get out of his way.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
The Hawks leading by 18. Defended by Young. And that one, good.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
Rose against Bogdanovich. Here's Grant. And the rejection by Collins. To the right side. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Martelly's checked in for Detroit. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And the shot goes in.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Young, right side. Stewart trying to get open. Detroit, no good that time either. Hawks have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. It's hauled in by Stewart. Detroit's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Herter passes to Stewart. Shoots over Capella. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Defended by Young. Here's Capella. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
In the paint, Capella can be so aggressive. The foul isn't going to hold his shot back.
And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult. But in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better. And that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
He's off on the second.
You have to love the strong foundation Clint Capella gives his team. He's incredibly reliable in the paint on both ends of the floor. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
To the inside. Collins, good. Collins has got 12 points here in the second half.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Collins against Young. Stewart. Atlanta with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Young outside. Here's the teardrop. Count it. Young's got 21 in the game.
Ooh, that teardrop, one of Trae Young's signature shots. He could teach a course on it.
Capella, high post. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Kicks to Grant. Pistons passing it around. Outside Rose. Stewart finds Grant. Pocket 6. Hardaway for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 8 now on the night. He's covered by Rose. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Grant. Rose with the block.
What defensive awareness from Derrick Rose. Had the shot well anticipated.
Herter passes to Rose. Grant gets a wide open look. Yes, it's Rose with the assist that time. Grant's got 10 points in just the second half.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for John Collins.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
And the first one at the line is good. And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections, it can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure.
Both shots good from the stripe. 1:04 left in the 4th quarter. Campazzo covered by Lee. Pass to Gallinari. banked in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 21.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
The bounds, Atlanta takes possession. .34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Okongwu dishes to Dunn to the paint. Here's Len. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson. Can't hit from 12. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
get it. I'm making short-term goals, make the turn pros. Thought it was a diamond in the rough, just a lump of coal. Lil Joseph, he up the nose for his roll and them buffaloes. Custos, running through them, how you loving nose. Never told none of my bros, I be on the road, ducking patrol, coming through the toes, trying to keep it low. But Lord knows I need to shoot through the O. On 75, set the cruise control, it's too slow. Give it to Taj, he gon' it ain't what you know, it's who you know. Every time it touch, it put me right back in the Super Bowl. No, this ain't quality, that was on my mama's stove. With a, I hit it with them ice chips and ramen noodle bowls.
The last time must come. Yeah, it's original.
Silly cause available free. Hey yo, BBS is super froze. Coop ain't got no roof with those. My uncle and his partner, he got a, and lately I've been curving, but I get stupid chose. About to drop 1,000 in my. Them foreign cars, I'm bored with them. About to toss that DeLorean in them. The whip, I need a space coupe, and Doc dropping that DeLorean. Michael J. Fox jumping out, Michael J. Hop. Rap, I can. Rapper can't drop, Rolex, say I'm on my 8th watch. Wait, stop, 7-figure, still at the stove. On my these dominoes and my Houston getting papados. My Dominicano about to. I'm just a soul, so the drove. Hit the county, I was in the hole with some black stones, solid foes. I'm checked in, blessed in. Big Bunny, Rabbit, Don Dada. I remember when I seen a rapper do a spot for 100 Crime Stoppers. I remember being on the run. Up in the Ramada. Crime Lord, on Vice Lord. I'm the underground king, Godfather. What?
I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I get, wake up on still. I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I feel. I'll be if you can't be right here. If you can't be right, yeah. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. When I'm away from you, I miss your touch. You're the reason I believe in love. For me to trust, and I'm afraid that I'ma it up. Ain't no way that I can leave you stranded, cause you ain't never left me empty-handed. And you know that I can't live without you. So baby, stay. I'll be if you can't be right here. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I need you to stay, need you to stay.
Let it go. Scratch game. Face to the face, don't strip on your legs. Burn away our carbon beam, your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spine. Your dreads off. My what is and the mouth ducking in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he make a beatbox. He made that shot turn, wore the spot on, pick the car. Had a mask, make him beatbox. In my she got her feet out. I walked in the party, I'm on my big foot, ready to get it started. I got no sense, no hitter. Ride around with, call me Kobe 24. Can't fuck with her no more. Got do the most. I get in groove on every time I see them folks. I got the antidote. I'm thinking that's something you need to know. I'm smooth and I'm cold. She know my wrist on froze. Skinny jeans on with a big bang roll. She paying my songs. I got two rights don't make a wrong. It just go on and on. I'm kick like Jackie Chan till they got my kicks on. I aim my target. I'm up this waters. Burn away all carbon beam. Your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off in the spine. His dreads off. My what is and the mouse. Ducking in my Reeboks. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he make a beatbox. He made that shot turn. Wore the spot off pepper car. Had a mask. Make him beatbox.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. Sweat. 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 Keep on looking in the mirror, yeah. Put it through the Brita, get clear. Ooh, shield my heart from the tears. Ooh, rice bag case it get wet. Ooh, slip and slide out of last year. Facing my ocean of fears, trying to take it to a new tier. Evaporate, I disappear when it get too hot around my peers. Yeah, I'm off the boards, trying to ride the wave. I'm at the port, I'm charging when I'm drained. My news feed, my breakfast for my brain. Yeah, hiding my retinas rinsed. I'm in the pool, trying to stay afloat. Driving through the lane like a boat. Buzzer beater, pressure make a coat. If I hit it, it wins. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop, break a sweat, break a sweat. I don't stop, break a sweat, break a sweat. I don't stop, break a sweat, 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 ooh, wet, sweat, sweat, ooh, wet, 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 ooh, wet, sweat, sweat, ooh, wet. I don't stop it, 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 I don't stop it.
Ayy, pair reverse the world, X chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh, I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh, for the spasm.